Okay. Well, we're at chapter 20. Um, we've done the Sodom and Gomorrah, and, hmm. And I guess I'll do another video after this. Well, of course, for chapter 21, but then another one talking about Sodom and Gomorrah, maybe a little bit more, to see if it's mentioned anywhere else in Scripture. But basically, to just go through my concordance and find where it talks about what's an abomination, what's, you know, where in Scripture at all talks about that particular subject, things of that nature. Um, since, it's the first place in Scripture that gave a story like that. Uh, but anyway, um, yeah, let's just move on to the more interesting stories. Really gonna get interesting. Let me know if you get any more deja vu, because I've already pointed out a couple of chapters that seem to be another version of the same thing written. Um, just seem to be different, written in a different way or whatever. But here we go again, chapter 20. Abraham tricks the king. Now we got Abraham after the name change. Joker is still doing the same thing. But we get more information now. Watch out. Now Abraham moved south to the Negev and settled for a while between Kadesh and Shur at a place called Gerar. Why did he move again? Anyway, Abraham told people there that his wife Sarah was his sister. So King Abimelech sent for her and had her brought to him at his palace. I'm just going to keep reading. But one night God came to Abimelech in a dream and told him, "You are a dead man, for that woman you took is married." But Abimelech had not slept with her yet, so he said, "Lord, will you kill an innocent man?" Abraham told me, "She is my sister." And she herself said, "Yes, he is my brother. I acted in complete innocence." "Yes, I know you are innocent," God replied. "That is why I kept you from sinning against me. I did not let you touch her. Now return her to her husband, and he will pray for you, for he is a prophet. And now we got a prophet. Abraham is now a prophet. Now, according to this here, Abraham's now a prophet. Just first he repping Hebrew, now he prophet. He got titles. Okay, then you will live, but if you don't return her to him, you can be sure that you and your entire household will die. Abimelech got up early the next morning and hastily called a meeting of all his servants. When he told them what had happened, great fear swept through the crowd. Then Abimelech called for Abraham. "What is this you have done to us?" he demanded. "What have I done to you that deserves treatment like this, making me and my kingdom guilty of this great sin? This kind of thing should not be done. Why have you done this to us?" "Well," Abraham said, "I figured this to be a godless place. I thought they will want my wife and kill me to get her. Besides, she is my sister. We both have the same father, though different mothers, and I married her. When God sent me to travel far from my father's home, I told her, 'Wherever we go, have the kindness to say that you are my sister.' Then Abimelech took sheep and oxen and servants, both men and women, and gave them to Abraham, and he returned his wife Sarah to him. 'Look over my kingdom and choose a place where you would like to live.' Abimelech told him, Then he turned to Sarah. Look, he said, I am giving your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. That's 1,000 shekels of silver, about 25 pounds, or 11.4 kilograms in weight. Okay. Uh, to compensate for any embarrassment I may have caused you. This will settle any claim against me in this matter. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and the other women of the household, so they could have children. For the Lord had stricken all the women with infertility as a warning to Abimelech for having taken Abraham's wife. That is the end of 20. Told you there was deja vu. Only this time we find out that, oh, it's not a complete lie, because Sarah is his sister. Because we don't want it to look like Abraham is telling lies, so let's fix this. um anyway, so now Abraham, yeah, has Sarah a brother and sister that got the same daddy. With different mothers. Interesting. And maybe one of the mothers was a sister. Okay. Anyway, so um oh, okay. So we went through uh the whole little deja vu of that. Oh, but actually the funny thing is, I don't know if I said it in the other, uh, if I said it before or not. But anyway, I was talking to somebody about the story with Abraham and Sarah and how he told somebody that that was his sister, and the guy found out about it through a dream. Well, here it is. I thought that when I read the one in Egypt that was it. Didn't remember that it happened more than once, and the second time was the whole dream thing. So here it is. So I didn't make it up. It wasn't something that I forgot or a story that I overheard. It was actually in the Bible. It was just another chapter. So, uh, yeah. So, so there you have that. You know what? At 7:45, chapter 21. Um, well, wait a minute. I just think it's interesting that, um, why'd he move in the first place? Um, and then he moved into a place where he figured is godless. Now, how that make any sense? I don't know. If God, unless God was still telling him to go somewhere, I don't understand. But I still don't know why he moved, and then he moved to a place where he think they godless people. So why stay there? But whatever. I mean, you do what you want to do, I guess. um. Yeah. So, and why in this case did God keep this guy from sinning, but in the other situation that wasn't addressed? First thing comes to my mind is she due to have Isaac soon, so he can't have somebody having sex with her around the time that she due to be having a child, because then we're gonna have some problems and be like, well, see, that ain't even Abraham's baby, and that's some other joker's baby, because she got married and was doing something. Uh, so to me, that's the first thing that pops out. Like, now she can't do anything because it's almost time for Isaac. Whereas before, I guess it just didn't matter. Just a thought. Anyway, alright, it's 10 minutes. I'm going to do the last video on the 21st. Is this the 20th? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do the last one on the 21st. And call it a day.